Hey everyone, my name is Rain and welcome to another Wuthering Waves video. Today I just want to discuss Wuthering Waves' newest character, Cantarella. So this is my first ever guide video, so I want to explain this as briefly and as effectively as possible because as you know, her kit is a long ass read. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so Cantarella, what exactly does she do besides being hot? Well, she's a basic attack damage dealer, which means that her kit involves dealing basic attack damage. What's interesting about her is that her Fortitude Circuit and her Resonance Liberation also involves dealing damage as echo skills. So some of her skills in her kit is treated as echo skill or echo damage. Okay, so I want to start off with probably the most important part of her kit, which is her 4-tier kit. As you can see here, Canada can hold up to 5 points of trance, which is the bar that you see down here, and she can also hold 3 points of shiver, these 3 diamonds below her trance bar. And it doesn't matter if you have like a 1 or 5 stacks of trance. As long as you have one, you can switch to mirage mode, which I'll show you now. So this is called mirage. So as long as you have 3 points of shiver down below there, you can cast her enhanced resonance skill, which I can show you. So it's this skill right here. It's basically her nuke. Okay, so all you have to remember is that Cantarella can only hold the mirage state for 8 seconds, so keep note of that. And she also uses a lot of her stamina when in mirage state, so dodging could be an issue. So besides dodging, you should also remember that you can only recover shiver points when you're in the mirage state, and using that. As you can see, I used up all of the shiver points, and I don't have trance. And the cool thing about trance is that if you use her skill while not hitting an enemy, you recover 1 bar of trance. But if you switch to mirage mode and then use her skill, it doesn't recover anything. So moving on to Cantarella's basic attack, it actually does nothing except for doing 3 consecutive attacks. The only thing with this is that you recover 1 point of trance for every time you hit an enemy with the 3rd hit of the basic attack. So next up, we have her Resonance Liberation. So this is counted as both basic attack damage and as an echo skill. It's not mentioned here, but whenever you cast Resonance Liberation, you recover 3 points of trance. And also you cast Diffusion here, which is basically like a buff to the active resonator. And whenever you hit an enemy with the active resonator, you basically do coordinated attacks. Okay, so next up we have Cantarella's echoes. As you can see here, I'm using the Empyrean Anthem set to boost her coordinated attacks, and plus you get energy regen, and also you get 20% attack damage bonus for the active resonator. But there are some instances that you would actually get better damage for her when using the recommended set for her, which is the Midnight Veil set. And I would only recommend the Lorelei echo as her main echo, because as you can see here, this is basically an overall damage boost for her havoc damage and basic attack damage bonus, which is a large part of her kit. There are some teams that could actually make use of the regular Moonlit Clouds set. So I would only recommend the Moonlit Clouds set if you're using Cantarella purely as a support character. She doesn't get a lot of personal damage from this set as opposed to the Empyrean Anthem set and the Midnight Veil set, but you get the same energy regen as the Empyrean Anthem set that I'm currently using. Although you get a slight edge when it comes to the the buffing part of the set, because you get 2.2% more attack with the Moonlit Cloud set. So moving on to rotations, I just want to show you guys what could be her optimal rotation in most situations. So I'll just show it to you on screen here. So intro, yeah. You could switch to liberation first before you do this, but you can do 1, 2, 3, close skill, and outro. So for a better experience in terms of rotations, I would recommend at least 135 energy regen. So anything between 135 150 should be good. I would say that if you go above 150, that's still good, but I would say that's overcapping it a bit. Next up, we have her weapons, but I'm not gonna look too deep into this because as you can see, I have her signature weapon. But for free-to-play options, you can go with the Fusion Accretion, the Jinjo Keeper, or the Call of the Abyss. You can use this purely for support situations because this actually provides a lot of energy regen and healing bonus. So that's it for this video, and I know that I might have skipped a lot of details in terms of Cantarella, but if you want to play her casually, if you're a casual player, then you don't really need to go too deep into her kit and how she works optimally and all of that. So yeah, if you tuned in up to this point of the video, I appreciate it a lot, and thanks for watching. See you again.